Alright, greetings and salutations, my friends, viewers, subscribers, everyone. It's been 3 long years since Comic conquered Kanto with Eric the Squirtle. Now, we're going to a new land, a wondrous place called Johto, where a new hero will begin his quest. This is my favorite game of all time. Nothing can beat this game in my heart. And I'm so glad I get to share this with you guys. So if you're ready, come my friends, and let's play Pokemon Gold! Only for the Nintendo Game Boy Color. Rated E for everyone. Okay. Gonna hit a new game. Not even sure when I made an old one. Alright. Well, you woke me up. Will you check the clock for me? What time is it? Alright, according to my laptop, it's 3. Okay. What? 3 o'clock? How many minutes? Yeah. Whoa, 5 minutes? Yikes, I overslept. Yeah, you did. Hello there. Sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited by creatures that we call Pokemon. People and Pokemon live together by supporting each other. Some people play with Pokemon, some battle with them. We don't know everything about Pokemon yet. There are still many mysteries to be solved. That's why I study Pokemon every day. Now, what did you say your name was? We got Gold, Hero, Taylor, Carl, Scaru, those names? Now, if I wanted to name him the same thing I named him back when I first started this game when I was 5 years old, I would just hit, I didn't want to read all this stuff when I was young, so I just kept mashing the A button. I ended up being A. But now, this time I'll be going to Symphon. Like Comic Fire Symphon. Symphon, are you ready? Your very own Pokemon story is about to unfold. You'll face fun times and tough challenges. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! I'll be seeing you later. And here we freaking go, guys. The best game of all time in my mind. Oh, Symphon! Our neighbor, Professor Elm, was looking for you. He said he wanted you to do something for him. I almost forgot, your Pokegear is back from the repair shop. Here you go! And we get the Pokegear, which is pretty cool. Pokemon gear or just Pokegear. It's essential if you want to be a good trainer. Oh, the day of the week isn't set yet. You mustn't forget that. Let's see, today's a Thursday. Is it daylight savings time? I think it is. I'm never sure, you know, in real life. Oh well. Come home to adjust your clock for daylight saving time. By the way, do you know how to use the phone? No matter what you answer, she'll give you a tutorial. Don't you just turn the Pokegear on and select the phone icon? Phone numbers are stored in memory. Just choose a name you want to call. Gee, isn't that convenient? Hell yeah, it's convenient. Alright, so let's check out our stuff. Mom's specialty. Volcano bake meat. If any of you get the reference, tell me. The sink is spotless. Mom likes it clean. Let's see what's in the fridge. Fresh water and tasty lemonade. Ballin'. Oh my god, this music. I forgot how good it was! Yo, Symphon! I hear Professor Elm discovered some new Pokemon. Cool. Wow, your Pokegear is impressive. Did your mom get it for you? Nah, I bought this with my own money, man. Heh, Ginger.
So this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at?
Jeez. Jerk. So, Elm, what you got for me, honey baby? Symphon, there you are! I needed to ask you a favor. I have an acquaintance called Mr. Pokemon. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. It's intriguing, but we're busy with our Pokemon research. Could you look into it for us? I'll give you a Pokemon for a partner. They're all rare Pokemon that we just found. Go on, pick one! You'll take Cyndaquil, the fire Pokemon? Think it over carefully, your partner's important. Then we have Totodile, which was my first Pokemon ever, might I add. But, no thank you. Basically, choosing your starter is kind of like choosing the difficulty of this game. Chikorita is hard mode, Cyndaquil is medium mode, and Totodile is easy mode. So, you like Chikorita, the grass Pokemon. I am so incredibly tempted. I would choose Chikorita because I've never chosen Chikorita before, but I already have my grass-type Pokemon planned out. I already have my water Pokemon planned out, but I do not have a fire Pokemon planned out, so I will choose my favorite Pokemon of all time, Cyndaquil. I think that's a great Pokemon too. And Symphon received the Cyndaquil. Yes! Give a name to Cyndaquil you received? Yes. Is that how you spell his last name, Dante Alighieri, from Dante's Inferno? Like the book thing? I really wanted to check that out, but I have absolutely no way to check that out right now, so I'll just assume that's correct. Mr. Pokemon lives near Cherry Grove, the next city. It's almost a direct route to there. If your Pokemon get hurt, you should heal it with this machine. Now here's my phone number. Call me if something comes up. We get Elm's phone number. Now we get to call him and take him to a nice dinner. Well, thanks, Elm. Symphon, I want you to have this for your errand. And we get a potion. Drug bag. There are only two of us here, so we're always busy. If you use a potion in battle or outside of battle, your Pokemon will restore, get 20 HP back. You jerk. I was humming. Anyway, here's our first battle with the Sentret. Now, the cool thing about Pokemon Gold and Silver is that every Pokemon had a different sprite depending on the version you were playing. Like in Gold, this is Sentret sprite, and Silver is a different sprite. It's very cool. Now, the way battling works, because it's not like in Red, Blue, and Yellow where you had a tutorial battle as soon as you got your starter. No, this time you're just kind of thrown into the thick of things. You choose a move such as Tackle, and you try to whittle your opponent's HP down to 0. I wanted to take a break, so I saved to record my progress. You would want to take a break, Batty. Now, if you're in the tall grass, you can start encountering Pokemon. Now, another thing about this game is called Shiny Pokemon. Just want to get this out of the way early, because I know I'm not going to find a Shiny this time around. I'm not going to be that lucky. There's a 1 in an 8,192 chance that you will find a Shiny Pokemon. In this game, they sucked because their internal values for their stats were kind of low. Oh well, they fixed that in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I'm waiting for Pokemon that don't appear at night. Let's get this over with. Options. Tech speed. Fast. Alright. There are plenty of options. I never mess with them except for that one. It's a fruit-bearing tree. Hey, it's Barry! Hi, Barry! Go back to Sinnoh. Now, we can make Pokemon hold berries. If, because new to Gold, Silver, and Crystal, Pokemon can hold items. Now, if they can use the item, like berries and such, if certain criteria are fulfilled, they'll use the item. Like, with berries, if your Pokemon go into yellow health, it'll use the berry automatically. It won't be able to use something like potions, though. It's great, I can store any number of Pokemon and it's all free. The communication center upstairs is just built, but they're still finishing up. Now, I'm sorry to admit I am emulating this, so I'll never be able to go into trading. Unless there is a way to trade through emulation, I just don't know how to do it. Sorry. That PC is free for any trainer to use, and we will not be having to use it yet. This guy, well, okay, we'll talk to him. You're a rookie trainer, ain't you? I can tell. That's okay, everyone's a rookie at some point. If you'd like it, I can teach you a few things. Alright, follow me. This is a Pokemon Center. They heal your Pokemon in no time at all. You'll be relying on them a lot, so you better learn about them. This is a Pokemart. They sell balls for catching wild Pokemon and other useful items. Very useful place. Route 30 is out this way. Trainers will be battling their prized Pokemon there. This be water. We can't cross the water until we get to the Surf HM. Here? It's my house, thanks for your company. Let me give you a small gift. And we get the map card, which we put into the Pokegear. Now we have a world map. Very nice. The game is very linear, though, so you shouldn't have to worry too much about that. Oh, here we freaking are, guys! My favorite game of all time! Well, you're joking me. I'm up to 11 minutes already? Crap. Because I promised you I wasn't going to make these episodes too long. I'll finish up in a bit. I don't want to stop playing. Don't make me stop playing, Mom! You don't understand, Mom. I can't save in the middle of a battle. I have a... oh, critical hit. If you get a critical hit, I believe the power of the move is doubled. And if they have any, like, defense-boosting abilities up, like Harden or something, it completely ignores those and just uses their defense. And now Gary leveled up. He gets a small stat boost and learns Smoke Screen, a very useful move, which decreases the opponent's accuracy, so they will miss often. Now, with any stat decreasing or stat boosting moves, you can use them up to 6 times before they start having no effect. Well, you can get up to +6 boosts. There are moves like Sword Stance, which boosts 2 stats, like stat by +2 at one time, which effectively doubles that stat. So you can use that up to 3 times. Now, in later games, we have moves like Cotton Guard, which boosts your defense by +3. Very nice. It's a very difficult Pidgey. Yeah, critical hit. And I actually needed it that time. Sometimes, you know, you'll get them to, like, when they have, like, 1 HP and then get a useless critical. Damn it. I don't want to do all that again, so now I'm going to introduce you to the running feature. If you don't want to fight a battle, run. No one's going to think any less of you. Hello, hello! You must be Symphon. Professor Elm said you would visit. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. And Symphon received the Mystery Egg. I know a couple who run a Pokemon daycare service. They gave me that egg. I was intrigued, so I sent mail to Professor Elm. For Pokemon evolution, Professor Elm is the authority. Even Professor Oak here recognizes that. Ah, he turned around. If my assumption is correct, Professor Elm will know it. Aha! So you're Symphon. I'm Oak, a Pokemon researcher. I was just visiting my old friend, Mr. Pokemon. I had to run in there to Professor Elm, so I waited here. Oh, what's this? A rare Pokemon? Let's see. I see. I understand why Professor Elm gave you a Pokemon for this errand. To research like Professor Elm and I, Pokemon are our friends. He saw that you would treat your Pokemon with love and care. You know, I wrote a fan fiction about Pokemon Gold, and every chapter contained at least one Megadeth reference. So if this was kind of like, if this was my fan fiction, there would be a record player in the background playing The Conjuring by Megadeth. Why would I even bring that up? That's stupid. You are returning to Professor Elm? Here, your Pokemon should have some rest. I'm depending on you. Another thing about the battle system is that you have power points for certain moves. Think of them as spell charges from Final Fantasies 1 and 3. And we get a call. Hello? Symphon, it's a disaster! It's just terrible! What should I do? Oh no. Please get back here now! Click! Beep, beep, beep. But what could Professor Elm need help with? What happened that has got him so flustered? Find out next time on Pokemon Gold! See you guys next time!